everyone! Welcome to English 8 video lesson. I am Ma'am Regina Q. Miranda and I will be your presenter for today's video lesson. Let us enjoy and learn together. At the end of the discussion, you are expected to number 1. Make predictions as a valuable strategy to improve reading comprehension. Number 2. Discern positive and negative messages conveyed in a text. Number 3. Differentiate positive and negative messages through critical writing. And lastly, for number 4, interpret visual images through picture analysis. Before we start with the discussion, let us do these activities. For activity number 1, this identifies how good you are in making predictions. Predicting outcome means thinking what will happen next. Are you ready? Let us begin! Job well done for the first activity. Let us now proceed to the second activity. Do you know the story Outwitting a Crocodile? It is a traditional Malaysian folktale where Sang Kansil and Sang Buaya are the main characters. Let me tell you the story. Sang Kansil is a very smart, clever, and tricky mouse deer. The conflict or struggle in the story is when Sang Kansil outwits Sang Buaya by using his clever trick. He told Sang Buaya that the king has a big feast with lots of food, and he is inviting Sang Kansil and the rest of the other crocodiles. Sang Kansil added that he was told to count Sang Buaya's friends. Then, he instructed Sang Buaya's friends to line up and started to count. When he reached the other side of the river to count, he said to Sang Buaya, "Thank you, Sang Buaya, for helping me to cross the river. This is my new home." "What do you mean? You trick us to help you cross the river?" shouted Sang Buaya. He was shocked. "There isn't any feast, is there?" Based on the title and the pictures, list 5 things that will likely happen in the story. Very good. You predict the outcomes well. And those activities have something to do with our topic today. Recognize positive and negative messages conveyed in a text. And we will be focusing on critical thinking and picture analysis. What is critical thinking and when do we use it? Critical thinking is clear, rational, logical, and independent thinking. It's about improving thinking by analyzing, assessing, and reconstructing how we think. It also means thinking in a self-regulated and self-corrective manner. It involves mindful communication, problem solving, and a freedom from bias or egocentric tendency. When do we use them? You use them every day, and you can continue improving them. You can apply critical thinking to any kind of subject, problem, or situation you choose. The skills we need in order to be able to think critically are varied and include observation, analysis, interpretation, reflection, evaluation, inference, explanation, problem solving, and decision making. Specifically, we need to be able to think about a topic or issue in an objective and critical way. Identify the different arguments there are in relation to a particular issue. Evaluate a point of view to determine how strong or valid it is. Notice what implications there might be behind a statement or argument. Provide structured reasoning and support for an argument that we wish to make. Try this simple exercise to help you to start thinking critically. For example, think of something that someone has recently told you, then ask yourself the following questions. Who said it? What did they say? Where did they say it? When did they say it? Why did they say it? And how did they say it? Let us now proceed to picture analysis. Picture analysis is a strategy that serves as a guide to closely analyze images. By following the steps in image analysis procedure, you will develop critical thinking skills, enhance observation and interpretive skills, and develop conceptual learning techniques. Here are the following steps. Step 1. Description. Describe what you see in as much detail as possible. List information about the images, colors, lines, placement of objects, and other details. Step 2. Identification. Record basic information about the piece. What do you know about it? Who created it? When? Does the piece have a title or any text? If so, what does it say? In what format or medium? Step 3. Interpretation. Analyze the image message. Based on what you know about this image, what message do you think the creator of this piece intended to express? Who do you think was the intended audience? What do you think the creator of the piece wanted the audience to do or feel once they have seen this image? Step 4. Evaluation. Is this image effective? Does it successfully communicate its intended message? Is it fair? Does it use lies or misleading information to express its message? If so, how? In your opinion, does this message express a positive or a negative message? Explain. So that is critical thinking and picture analysis. Now, let us see what you have learned from this lesson. Right, true, if the statement is correct. and false if it's wrong. Number 1. Picture analysis serves as a guide on how to closely review images. True or false? Number 2. Critical thinking requires a deep analysis to what a painter or artist wants the audience to know or feel. True or false? Number 3. Critical thinking is clear, rational, logical, and independent thinking. True or false? Number 4. By following the steps in image analysis procedure, you will develop critical thinking skills, enhance observation and interpretive skills, and develop conceptual learning techniques. True or false? And lastly, for number 5, critical thinking skills are one of the most fundamental skills involved in making judgments and solving problems. True or false? Excellent! I hope you learned a lot. You can now proceed with the different activities in your module. Independent Activity 1. Take a stand and defend your viewpoint on the following scenarios by encircling the letter of your choice. Independent Assessment 1. Provide the possible things that will happen on the given situation. Independent Activity 2. Fact or opinion. Tell whether the statement is a fact or opinion. Independent Activity 3. Read each scenario found inside the box and indicate what is most likely to happen. You can also proceed with Independent Assessment 3, Assessment and additional activities. Thank you for listening. Happy learning, everyone. God bless us all.